Why did you have this very sensitive national security defense documents, like the war plans for a strike on Iran?
So like every other president, I take things out. And in my case, I took it out pretty much in a hurry, but people packed it up and we left. And I had clothing in there. I had all sorts of personal items in there, much stuff. I will go through those boxes. I have to go through those boxes. I take out personal things. As far as the levels and all, everything was declassified because I had the right to declassify. You want to talk about a mess, take a look at Biden, where he's got 1,850 boxes. He has boxes stored in Chinatown in D.C. He has boxes stored at Penn Center, and he has boxes under his Corvette and around his Corvette sitting in a garage for years where it was very seriously classified. I have every right to have those boxes. This is purely a Presidential Records Act. This is not a criminal thing. In fact, the New York Times of all had a story just the other day that the only way NARA could ever get this stuff, this back, would be please, could we have it back?
And they
please,
asked for that.
Because they have no,
They
were
did
talking.
ask for it.
No, and
they said,
I gave
can you
them
give the
some,
documents back?
and we were talking.
And then they said they went to DOJ to subpoena you to get them
Which
back.
they've never done before.
Right.
And in
But
all
why not
fairness,
just hand them over then?
because I had boxes. I want to go through the boxes and get all my personal things out. I don't want to hand that over to NARA yet. And I was very busy, as you've sort of seen.
Yeah.
But before I send boxes over, I have to take all of my things out. These boxes were interspersed with all sorts of things, golf shirts, clothing, pants, shoes. There were many things. I would say much more, not that I know of, but everything was declassified. And Biden didn't have the right to do that because he wasn't president. Nor did Mike Pence, by the way, have the right to do that because he wasn't president.
Donald Trump keeps explaining this thing about the documents, but it seems like nobody ever listens. Look at this. This is just one of the areas that he has stuff that came from the White House. You remember how quickly they had to move out of the White House because he didn't think he was leaving with all the stuff that was going on. But this is just one portion of the boxes, and they have pictures and pictures and pictures of all of these hundreds and hundreds of boxes of stuff that they moved out of his office just 2.5 years ago. I moved offices 16 years ago, and I guarantee you I haven't gone through all the boxes that I've moved yet. He's got magnitudes more stuff than I have. He has 100 classified documents, so if you average that out to about like 5 to 10 sheets of paper per document, that's like this many papers strewn throughout all of those boxes. Trump isn't just sitting at Mar-a-Lago with his thumb up his butt. The dude is a busy man, so he's got to find the time to go through the boxes to find that stuff. Otherwise, he's just sending all of his personal stuff. Someone else, the FBI can come in and just take all of his personal stuff like they did when they raided Mar-a-Lago. It's freaking ridiculous. But it's just such a reasonable explanation. It's just kind of the natural thing when you get really busy. You don't have time to sit down. I don't know how long it would take, but to go through every single thing there, he can't hire someone else to do it if they're classified. He's the only one allowed to do it. Unlike Biden, who sent his lawyers to his office in Chinatown, and they rifled through classified documents, which in itself is, I believe, a felony. This is the most simple explanation. It makes absolute sense, and nobody freaking listens. Brett Baer, take the damn wax out of your ears. The explanation makes perfect sense. I'm Mike Miller. Thanks for being here. Unapologetic American. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Let's start a conversation below. What do you think about this madness? It makes perfect sense, doesn't it? And before you go, make sure you hit this video before it disappears.
America!